Hello and welcome to this hip mobility movement-based practice. So when I say movement-based, I mean that it's got yoga influences in there, but it's also kind of diversity of movement and we incorporate different things. So this is inspired from kind of taking like long journeys, travelling, sitting down a lot, being on a plane, being on buses, trains, public transport, etc. So quite often it can kind of have this effect coming into the fronts of the thighs, into the psoas. You can feel the inner thighs also perhaps feeling a bit achy, the outer hips or the tendons and ligaments going up into the outer hips and the glutes. So we're going to be using kind of all of that area. So it's just a really nice kind of opening up practice, and we will repeat some movements, so there will be kind of sequences of repetitive movement before we move on to the next one. So I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to start off with some very, very simple. So if you take the feet about mat distance apart, bring the hands so that the heels of the hands are facing behind you and the fingertips are facing forward. You want to get a little bit of traction here on the mat so the shoulder blades can come down. You can roll the shoulder blades and open up the collarbones. So really start to also get some traction on the heels here. So if you were to lift the top parts of the feet, that you could really press the heels forward and just start to lengthen the fronts of the thighs. So with that engagement, take the rest of the foot down, spread the toes nice and wide. I'm just going to start with some simple breathing and movement. So on the inhale, we're going to roll the pelvis under. So you start to hollow out the belly. You might feel that you're also hollowing out into the upper chest. And then on the exhale, round. So tilting the tailbone under. Fluffy's come to join us. Inhale, hollowing out the belly, all the way up into the chest. And exhale, round. So very simple pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. So this time we're going to lift the heels, lift the toes, sorry, so engage those heels. Inhale, round, bend the elbows slightly as you hollow. Exhale to press the pelvis forward. So just taking a few more like this with the inhale and exhale. On the exhale, try and drag the feet towards you. Inhale, press away as you hollow. Exhale, drag the feet towards you. A couple more like this. And exhale. Great. So release the rest of the feet down and just take the knees from side to side. Windscreen wiper out the legs. Okay, and then come back to the centre. So we're going to lift the arms now, press down through the feet, try and zip up through the inner thighs. So you've got some energy in the legs here and the hips are engaged. So if I just let my knees go to come out to either side, the feet aren't engaged, but when we draw the knees in and try and spread the toes, pressing up through the balls of the feet. So lifting the arms, we're going to take that pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, engage the feet, the heels. Inhale, exhale. So very simple movement, a little bit more load when the arms are lifted. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale.
Inhale. You might also feel those hamstrings starting to work. Exhale. This time extend the arms. Keep that V shape. So almost like you're in boat pose with the feet down. Maybe lower slightly. One more inhale. Exhale, extend the arms forward, lift all the way up. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward, extend the arms. Inhale. And exhaling forward. Great, so we're going to bring the feet a bit closer in, hug the shins in towards the chest. Just take a few rocks from side to side on the sit bones. Okay, fluffy. So this time we're going to take the knees out to the side. Try and keep the feet, the toes spread. Extend the arms forward. And then I'm going to try and come to lift the sit bones. So pressing the weight forward onto the feet. And then coming up onto the tiptoes here. Inhale, lift into Utkatasana. Keep the thighs zipped up. Exhale, come all the way down so you bring the sit bones towards the heels. And then exhaling back onto your sit bones. Inhale, lift. And exhaling. Inhale, lift to Utkatasana. Exhale all the way down onto the sit bones. Inhale, lift. Squat. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift Utkatasana. Exhale all the way down and to sit bones. Once more. Inhale, lift. Squat. Exhale down. Inhale, lift Utkatasana. This time bring the hands all the way forward, fold over the legs. You might just bend the knees here. And take the fingertips out in front and come up onto the tiptoes. So allowing a bit more of a fold around the hamstrings to release. Head and neck soft and heavy. And then exhale, coming back into the squat. Extend the arms all the way up. Bring the palms together. Take that Kali lock with the hands. So the fingers interlace. We've got the index fingers connected and the thumbs crossed one over the other. Draw the shoulder blades down, lift up through that imaginary cord running from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then try to extend the knees forward and down. On the inhale, come to sit up. So you're bringing the pelvis forward over the knees. And then exhale, bring the sit bones onto your heels. Release the hands. Take the hands behind. Open up through your chest. And then begin to lift the pelvis forward. So just being really aware here that you're not sort of over arching the lower back. And that it feels as if you can find a place between effort knees. Exhale, bring the sit bones down. Inhale, extend the arms back into that Kali mudra. Inhale, lift the pelvis so that it's over the knees. Exhale to toe squat, release the hands. Inhale, press the pelvis forward, press into the fingertips, open up the collarbones. Exhale, sit bones down. Inhale, bring the hands back into that Kali Mudra. Lift the pelvis forward. Exhale, coming back to toe squat. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift back with Kali Mudra. Exhale, bring the hands down, press the pelvis up, and release the sit bones down. Bring the hands back into Kali Mudra, coming forward, and then see if you can lift your knees away from the ground to toe squat, and then slowly come down onto the heels, down onto the sit bones. And then take the feet back to that mat distance apart. And just come to windscreen wiper the knees from side to side. Okay, so with this hip mobility, we want to take some more ranges of movement here. So this is an interesting one. It's a dynamic half Lord of the Fishes pose. If you bring your right heel in towards your left hip, I'm going to take the right foot over. So coming to twist over to that left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come all the way back. Bring your hands down and then switch the legs and over to the other side. So we're not taking the fullest twist here, we're just allowing the spine to gradually come into it. Inhale back to the centre, over to the original side. So just a small twist. Not put too much pressure, come to switch. Great, so we're going to come back to the first side with a twist this time. So as you twist, you're going to lift your sit bones and come into a lunge pose. And then bring the hands back into Kali Mudra. Lift up and out through your heart space. Exhale, bring the palms forward. See if you can do it without using your hands all the way over to the other side. Inhale, lift. Draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale. And exhale over to the other side. Inhale. And exhale over to the first side. So this time we're going to inhale to lift, opening up the heart a bit more. We're going to take the same hand back to the leg that's behind and extend and reach through the fingertips to the sky and back. Open up the heart. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, lift. And then taking that hand onto the thigh. Keep lifting up and out through the stomach. Engage the core as you lift the heart. Open. And exhale, come to seated. Bring the feet into butterfly pose. So we've been really enjoying this butterfly pose the past week or so. It's just been so wonderful, opening up the hips, opening up the inner thighs. Just to move the knees up and down and keep the hands around the toes. Keep breathing. Take one more breath in, lift up through that long line, open up the heart, and then press the elbows towards the inner thighs as you draw the torso forwards. Nice and long through the spine, still long into the back of the neck. Breathe nice and deeply. Okay, one more breath in. And exhale, roll back up. I'm just going to take hold of the right foot. So it's almost like happy baby in seated. So you're bringing the knee in towards the armpit. And really engaging sole of the foot. So toes are spreading as if you're going to plant it on the wall ahead of you. So nice deep breath as you draw it in. Exhale, just stretch away. Try and keep the spine nice and straight. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, stretch away. And just taking a few more like this for your own breath, your own timing. Okay. And then releasing that foot down and over to the other side. So it doesn't have to be kind of as obvious as perhaps mine is coming in and out, that you can just work with the range of motion you've got. You can even use a belt over the foot here. Perfect. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet back together, lift up from, so you're tucking the pelvis under and then lifting up from that base. Use the hands to grab hold of the outside of the feet. I'm just going to begin by lifting the right foot up and out to the side and bring it back in, and then over to the left and bring it back in, and now perching on your sit bones. See if you can extend both legs out to either side. Nice deep breath, open up through the heart. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can release the hands. Bring the hands out ahead, making that Kali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale, bring the feet together. Extend the arms up, boat pose. And exhale, release. Cross the shins. Press the fingertips behind and roll the pelvis forward. Exhale, bringing it down. Switching legs. Inhale. And exhale. So I'm going to turn on the mat here to show you this next one. If you come up onto your shins and extend your left leg out to the side. Keep the toes facing up and really open up the sole of the foot. Extend your left arm alongside the leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Roll your right shoulder blade back. Deep breath. And exhale. Bring the right fingertips down and extend the left arm alongside you. And then coming back, walk the hands all the way over. And then take that left foot behind, extend the right leg out, toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, left arm reaches, right hand onto that thigh. Opening up, rolling the left shoulder blade back. And then over to the other side. Okay, brilliant. So that ends our hip mobility drills for today. This can be done kind of before yoga practice, or maybe you want to do a yoga practice and then do this afterwards. It's good for strengthening and bringing more awareness to what's going on in that general area. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and
to come. Namaste.